do a lot with technology.
That's right. We're getting some new technology this year, I understand. They've been looking at stuff on the set, putting some new things in.
So with last season pretty much being all about Callan and the last episode being as explosive as it was, what can we expect to see with the development of the character next season? Can you get us any kind of spoilers?
I'm probably not the person to ask about that, Shane. I don't know what Shane has blessed as far as what he will say, but I will say that obviously the season premiere picks up right where we left off, right at the beach in the sand. I mean, it was funny to come back 2.5 months later and kneel down in the sand where I had finished last season. In fact, I sent a picture out on Twitter of just this building in the background, and within a minute I had people like, that's from last season, blah, 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 blah. They remember all that. But we pick up right there. There's something very familiar about this area for Callan. He's trying to figure out why, but in the meantime, Hetty's in trouble, and they're going to go find her. And maybe Callan will learn a few things along the way.
So are we ever going to find out what the G in G count?
I hope so.
Do you know?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I've never pressed my luck with Shane asking, demanding to know. I would assume he's got that all figured out, but you never know. You never know.
With Hetty's replacement, how is that engagement between your character and the new person that's coming in?
Claire's character, Hunter, right? Hunter. Well, it's a different dynamic, obviously. Claire is a very talented actress, and I enjoy doing scenes that we have had thus far this season and last season. But, you know, as far as Callan's concerned, she's an outsider, and she shouldn't be here. And why does she seem to know things about me that I don't know? And I think Callan doesn't totally trust her.
From an acting standpoint, how much fun is it to balance the comedy elements and the dramatic elements? And is it more of a challenge, or is it easier?
It's great. It's easy. It makes it fun. I mean, it's the comedy, it's the drama, and it's the action. I mean, we get to do all of it. I love having the banter with Todd, LL Cool J, on the set. I love my scenes with Hetty that tend to be a little more personal. And I run around these cars with the guns and with Kenzie and Deeks, breaking down doors and getting the bad guys.
Any bruises at all from fight scenes or bombs?
We get banged up once in a while. I mean, they always want us to be really careful, and I have a great stunt guy, Eric, that doubles me. They'll set up these elaborate stunts, and they're all padded up. And I'll be watching them like, I do dumber stuff at home. Let me just do that real quick. I guarantee you I can do this very fast and get this done. But you have to be responsible, but at the same time, they're sometimes overly cautious.
Which of the new technology that you're going to be presenting at the Comic Con panel, and also just in the upcoming season, are you most impressed with? And kind of like on a side note, who in your household is like the most technophobic, and who is the most tech savvy?
I actually don't know what we're showing at the panel, but I'm definitely the most tech savvy in my family. My wife would not have a clue as far as getting the computer working. Although my kids now, it's amazing, like everybody's kids, they're more savvy than I am, probably. The computer seems easy because Apple makes all the products so easy at home, but it's the simple things like getting the TV set up, or how do you get the speaker set up. That's what drives me crazy. Which input do you press to get the cable on? I just want to watch the NFL. How do I get it to work?
So are you hoping that they expose more about Callan and his background and who he is, or do you like him to remain a mystery?
I like the fact that it's a mystery. That gives it, that makes it interesting to play, because it opens up a world of possibilities. I think in Callan's own brain that he runs into people and he sees certain things or has certain feelings or emotions that come out of nowhere and triggers certain memories, and it can be very confusing. He lived in so many different families and houses. You try and put yourself in those shoes of somebody that lived that life, and I came from such a stable upbringing, and the idea that somebody went through that, it's fascinating for me to put myself in his shoes.
Do you think Callan would want it to remain a mystery, or do you think he really
No, he wants to know what's going on.
Everything?
Absolutely. He wants to know everything, man. He wants to know it now.
Are they exposing anything this season? Anything? Maybe
They
not
are,
the G,
yeah.
but
They definitely are.
okay, the other things would be
They definitely are.
Guys, we have time for one more question at this
I
table.
have a question for my editor. Don't repeat it.
Okay.
All right. So you got to play
She
Robin.
uses this all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
No, seriously.
Really, it wasn't
Seriously.
me.
No, seriously.
Got an email. All right. I'm gonna read it as it's written.
Okay.
You got to play Robin
Right.
in the Batman movies. Who would be the NCIS LA version of Batman?
Batman?
Yeah.
I think he would evolve to Batman.
I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I'm just glad we're not wearing tights.